my name's Ryan Lowe. I'm the creative inventor of the brand new magic illusion, Gone. Now, the basics behind this illusion have been around for a long time, probably mid-70s, early 80s. Within this illusion, a small object is borrowed, usually a coin would be the best, and it vanishes right underneath the spectator's nose, and then it can reappear wherever you'd like it, in your pocket or once again out of thin air. This is probably best shown than me talking about it, so I'll show you here. We have a $50. There's nothing else in my hand, front or back. You just give it a little wave and the coin vanishes. The only way to bring it back is to snap the hands together, give them a rub, and there it is. Alright, now you're probably wondering, how did I pull that off? Well, based on many of the vanishes on the market today, the best way to get something out of the way quickly and cleanly is done with a magnet and some type of elastic pull. Now, the magnet, of course, attracts the object, and the pull gets it out of sight cleanly and quickly. So, in this case, not the same thing. We're actually using invisible thread. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, now, the materials that you need. First off, you're going to need this magic device right here. This is the secret to the illusion. Not really. This isn't a magic device. It's actually woolly nylon. It can be picked up at any fabric dealer that sells it. This is about 1,000 meters of it. What it is, it's a very fine thread that you can spool to make even finer pieces of thread that are almost invisible to the naked eye. Here we have the same thread that's been spooled around it a number of times. You can see it on camera, but you won't be able to if I actually pull off a little bit of the strand there. Next, you need magician's wax. This can be found at any magic dealer, or you can order it online. If you don't have a magic dealer in your vicinity, you can always try beeswax, which is a good substitute that can be found at any arts and crafts store. So, these are your basic materials. Now let me show you how to actually spool the thread once you've cut a piece off. Alright, now if you've worked with IT before, or invisible thread as we know it's called, you'll know that it's extremely difficult to see even if it's right in front of your nose. So, that's why we employ this white piece of paper. It'll become your best friend. With a white background, you can set the piece of string right on there, grab one of the ends, and you'll see it's frayed at the end. You're going to poke and prod with your fingers until you get an individual strand, just like so. And just pull it out there and just lay it right on the piece of paper. It'll kind of curl up on you a little bit, but that's okay. Just get a piece of Scotch tape, just grab hold of the end like that and go ahead and tape it to one side, and then just go ahead and strip the rest of it out until it's about 4 or 5 inches across, and then tape the other end down as well. Once both ends are taped, you'll have your straight string here. We're going to employ magician's wax, or beeswax, whatever the case may be. Just pop her open, use a coin, however you want to do it. Scrape some right off. Go ahead and roll it up into a small little ball. And then grab one end of the string, pinch it, and just attach it to that end, just like so. And break it off from the tape, so you have your piece, which is connected to the string. You can continue to keep squishing it so it goes in. It's on this side. Put your finger in the center of it because you're going to loop around it. Come down and pinch this end the same way. And then do the same thing. Just keep balling it up. Just like so. And then once you have a good loop, just go ahead and cut this end. Like that. You'll have a floating piece of magician's wax. Keep your finger looped around it while you pinch and poke and just kind of roll the ball up into the string itself. And then when you're all done, you'll have about 1 inch to a 1/2 inch loop with a floating piece of magician's wax or beeswax. Alright, now that you've got your piece of magician's wax floating there in midair, it's actually looped around my thumb like that, you're ready to apply it to any small, lightweight object. Which begs the question, how are we able to get away with a $50? This thing will barely support a quarter. We're cheating. Sorry to say, we're actually using a $50 shell. You take the shell, turn it around, you apply the piece of magician's wax right to the center, about center. Then you'll have your floating coin, which will rest very naturally on the palm, like that. Now you're ready to learn the basic move. Alright, I'm going to teach you the very first move that I ever worked out with this routine gone. It's known as the basic move. This is how it looks. Use a small object, a $50 in this case. There's nothing else in the hands. You take the $50, just give it a little rub, it's gone. Alright, now I'm going to teach you the basic move. You have the coin, it's attached to the loop around your thumb. All you do is raise the thumb up like that. It goes behind the hand and rests behind the palm. Once more, just like that. You'll use your other hand for cover, just like that. Of course, it's behind the hand. Do it from this angle. Comes up. Coin rests behind, and of course you're stealing nothing. Once again, at speed, as if you were to perform the illusion, nothing in the hands. Hand comes up, coin is stolen away, hand drops casually, coin vanishes. Alright, now we're going to touch on a faster version or a more flourishy version of the basic move. I'll show you how this is done. Show both hands completely empty. Just wave across. It's gone. Now we're going to cover the motion vanish. This is done the same way as the basic move. The thumb lifts up, taking the coin with it, resting it right behind the palm. However, instead of the basic move, where you're just sliding the coin up for cover, you're going to do a more flourishy move, either slow or fast, depending on your preference. From behind, it looks like this. And at speed, slower. Looks like that. And faster. Just like that. Now that we've got the coin completely disappeared, we have to reappear it. And it should look like this. Have your $50, nothing else in the hands. Vanish it, whatever method you prefer, to bring it back. Just like that. Now we're going to cover the reappearance of the coin. After it vanishes, using whatever method you prefer, we'll go ahead and use the motion vanish. Show the coin very cleanly. It vanishes. Show this hand open and clean. And then have this hand not too stiff and robotic. Looks kind of odd. You don't want to draw any unwanted attention to it. Just keep it casual. The reappearance is done by bringing the hand up for cover. And then this hand will tilt around like this. You'll see the coin, and then it'll land right in the palm. Now, there could be a chance that it'll end up like this. It's 50-50, and if that's the case, the wax is going to show, or if you're using a shell coin, it's even a worse situation. If this is the case, just bring the hand up. It's going to be there for cover anyway. Try to grab the end of it here, and just slide it over like that so it's face up. Or you can put the hands together once you're there, give it a little shake, and the coin will land face up as well. We're going to do this from the back here, because you see what it looks like from speed here. We have it right here. Comes up. Vanish, then to bring it back, come up, flatten, there it is. Once more, at speed, show nothing, coin vanishes, and then you bring it back, same way. Now we're going to work on the utility pivot move. This is what it looks like. Show the coin, vanish the coin, show it's not here. It's not here. It's actually right there. Now we're going to cover the most difficult move on this DVD. Now granted, with enough practice and determination, it can be one of the strongest moves in your arsenal. The utility pivot move. This is how it looks. We have the coin in position, vanish it with whatever method you prefer. Once the coin is gone, you're in this position. What you're going to do is move this hand over this way. Keep your hands about chest level, a little below your shoulders. Don't keep them real like this, real awkward and stiff. Keep them right here. The hands pivot around like this, which holds the coin behind. I'll show you that somewhat in slow motion here. Comes around like that, coin pivots around, and you catch it in the center of your palm. Show you that from this angle over here. Coin is on the base of the palm. Hand comes around like that and holds it. Do it once more. Just like that. Do it once more at speed. Show the coin. Vanish it. Coin's gone. Chest level. Come back around. Nothing here. And then you can reappear it with whatever method you prefer. Alright, one more time at speed. Show the coin. Vanish. Bring your hands right here at shoulder level. Pivots around. And then you can come over here, wherever, to produce the coin. Angles. Your do's and your don'ts. The best way to remember what angles you should work with is just like driving a car. Hands are at the 10 o'clock and the 2 o'clock position. We have our backdrop here. Just whenever you're ready to perform the vanish using the basic move or the motion vanish, imagine you have a horizontal line right across here. Anybody past that point, you're going to flash them, probably ruin the vanish. So just keep that in mind. Your 10 o'clock and your 2 o'clock. This is known as the horrible visual angle vanish. You'll see why here in a few minutes. This is the trick. Show the dime. Show it cleanly. It disappears. To bring it back, just wave the hand. It's back. The basic utility move is so far the hardest move that we've taught in this DVD. It'll require a lot of practice. Well, this one we're going to take a step further. This is a whole routine. It's called the horrible visual angle vanish. Now, your best bet is to do it for maybe 1, 2 people at the most. You have your coin, magician's wax on the back. The smaller the coin, the better in this case. And the loop is looped around your ring finger. You start off by displaying both hands very cleanly. You remove the dime, and it will pull on the string on the loop. That's about as far as you want to be. Use your fingers to encapsulate the coin, leaving space in the center. I'll show you this from behind. You're at this point here. Remove the coin to here, and then bring it around just like that. Once you're here, you're ready to vanish the coin. To do so, you're going to rotate the fist like that, cleanly moving the dime to the back side of the fist. Once again, it's here, then you're going to here, putting the fist at that point. Now, you have to be careful, because if you do it too fast, it's going to fly over here, you're going to flash and ruin the illusion. So once again, it's here, and then it's there. Once it's at this point, you can do a fancy flourish and show that the coin is completely gone. To bring it back, you're going to have it fly over here, land right onto the palm of this hand while the hand comes over. Once again, it's here. You just made it disappear. Bring back around. Then you can produce it with a flourishy move or whatever you'd like to do. There is a chance, however, that when it comes back around, the magician's wax may be showing on this side. Be careful of this, and while you're moving your hands around, just slowly flip it over. Your audience won't think anything about it. Now I'm going to show you